Listen, God doesn't want people around who doesn't see the vision. I understand you might be lonely right now, but God doesn't want you around nobody who's going to tank or sink your ship. You hear what I'm telling you? You have to go in this alone. You have to see the vision. The reason why your life is not improving, the reason why things are still taking a toll on you, or people are still able to control you. Your ex able to hit you with that "I miss you," and you fall for it because you ain't seeing the vision yet. See, you got to stay focused. You got to see that God has called you to a season of isolation. And a season of isolation is where you start your self-discovery. Of course, the enemy wants you to be attached to people. Of course, the enemy is going to send people to try to take you out of that isolation, because if you knew what the power of that one-on-one connection with God is, you would know you can't let nobody sink your ship. Everything that's going to try to attack you, if you're in a season of isolation, stop looking at it as you being lonely. Look at it as a way you connected with God and nobody's distracting you. The reason why you're alone, because God doesn't want any distractions. He wants you to see the vision, and he only wants to reveal the vision to you. But you got to be willing to accept him. You got to be willing to see him. You got to willing to know, I got to walk this long alone, because you came in this world alone, you go leave this world alone. You got to see the vision. And once you start to see the vision, God will then be able to place people around you who will help enable your vision. Do you hear what I'm telling you? You can't be around people who doesn't see the outcome of what God sees. See, they can see the outcome, but they may not want to see you get to that outcome. So God is going to let you be in the season where people talk about you, when people laugh at you, when people put you down. But you can't let that stop you from seeing the vision. Because once you see the vision, once you accept the vision, how can you be tripped up if you allow yourself to? That's the only way the vision stops itself, is if you allow the vision to stop you. See, I want you to understand there's going to be heavy traffic coming towards you to try to distract you, but you got to stay focused on God. You got to stay locked in with God, because if you don't, guess what? People perish for the lack of knowledge. Where there's no vision, of course people will attack it. You cannot be around people who don't see the vision that God wants to bless you with this time. Your life will not change until you accept the position that you're in. Your life cannot change until you accept every flaw, everything, and give it over to God. It will not change. I don't care. You could pray to you blue in the face. Faith without works is dead. You can pray to God, you can cry to God all day long, but if you are not seeing how God is answering your prayers, and you're not willing to take that sacrifice, then that is the sign of why you still where you at, why you still associate with the people you associate with, and why they still have an effect on you. You got to elevate your mentality in order to get into the rooms that you want. You can no longer continue to lay in that low place. God says he got something for you. Why aren't you trying to get it? Just because you don't want to do it God's way. Listen, doing it God's way gonna save you a lot of heartache and pain. Doing it the way you're doing only gonna make you feel less of yourself, and you gonna realize nobody loves you for you. They only love what they know. They only love the fact of being next to you, because being next to you is gonna be a prize. Being next to you takes their energy. Even when you ain't got nothing, people still take it from you. You better sharpen up, because God wants you. Peace.